So we ended off with the gang of random misfits, some falling out of the sky, some just trudging along, passing out almost, and we have some who woken up from some mysterious sleep. So the group of adventurers rested for the night. As morning came along, everyone's trying to finish up, pack everything that they have, and they found themselves surrounded by lizard folk. The battle is still continuing. We're back at the start of the turn with the fourth shaman, because I don't feel like naming them much. And he's gonna go and actually just take a step back and end his turn there. And then followed by Bellaman, finding out that he is in a situation. He's gonna go and attempt to flee the area. So let's see, how far can he move? He's gonna go. Whoop. He's gonna come down here. Of course, the two. Come on. The shaman and the lizard folk will take attack of opportunities on him. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure his AC was 18. Now, where's my D20s? Let's go with the brown ones today. There it is. Phew! Okay, well, the shaman didn't see that he was going to try to flee, with the dagger still embedded in him, and completely missed his chance with a crit fail. He completely failed. He just didn't see it coming.
Why? Beautiful.
And then, as for the lizard folk, he's going to go in with the heavy club. He attempts to swing at him, not realizing that he ducked just enough that it swung over his head and missed. And with that, where's my mouse? And with that, Bellaman has left the scene.
Coward.
My question is, why are there so many freaking lizards?
Listen, one lizard procreates with another lizard, and they procreate with another lizard, and then we get in the situation.
I get that! Jesus Christ, October.
Ah, that wasn't October. That was Alex Lancaster.
Whatever. I'm kind of in the middle of a freaking battle right now. Oh.
And we're not. You need to just sit back and relax, sir. Enjoy it. Have fun with it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Let the bard. Let the bard. Forget it.
Or you'll follow the little shit.
So with that, Lizard Folks number 6, seeing that Bellaman has fled the scene, he is actually going to go and take pursuit. And he too has left the area. So now, and he goes and says in Draconic, "This one's mine. I'm not gonna let him leave." And that ends his turn. And then as for the one that got daggered as well, knowing how that one lizard folk can get riled up by the fight, he too takes pursuit after the lizard folk, because that one is just sometimes a shithead.
Alright, boys, punch a hole. Alright, boys, punch the hole in the line.
Okay, Alex Lancaster, what are you gonna do?
Well, granting that I'm stuck right now.
Well,
I'm going to...
if you want, you can roll to get out of the entanglement.
Alright, so D20, and then do I plus anything?
Let's see.
Hey, Fiend.
Dexterity, strength, which one?
Let me find.
You know, I wonder why everybody just spells my name with an I at the end.
Hey, Jonathan, why don't you
Okay.
punch your hole away through the hole?
Lizard.
I'll try.
I forget
DC.
what order the lizards are lined up in.
They're
Scarlet,
not in any order, I don't
D20.
think.
Scarlet, let
D20
me
plus
ask you
strength saving throw.
Scarlet, let me ask you a question. Does any lizard know magic by any chance?
You'll
Why
wait
would
until
I
it's,
know that?
You'll wait until it's your turn to say that.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that you think I have the answer to everything, but why would I
So,
know that?
9.
Do I look like a lizard to you?
Well, you are an immortal elf, so kind of.
Hey, scientist, why don't you go try to procreate with the lizard, see if you can make some Godzilla combination. Oh, I can't say Godzilla. So you make some
So-
combination.
You try to free yourself from the entanglement, but you're still planted firmly in place. What are you gonna do?
I don't think I can do anything.
Well, you still have your action and your bonus action.
Which one are you?
I'm the one with the red cap.
There.
You can attack that lizard.
I'm mobile, though.
Yeah, that just means you can't move.
Oh, yeah, and I'll swing at the lizard.
Okay.
Oh,
What are you gonna swing him with?
my sword.
Okay. Roll d20.
Strength.
Yeah. Your d20 plus your sword modifier.
Oh, sword modifier.
Yes.
Long sword plus... Okay.
1d20. So you rolled a
Alright,
17
so-
plus 5, you rolled 22. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
The sword thing again? Or
Your
a different one?
long sword's damage,
Plus its strength.
what it can do.
So 8.
No, that's average.
No, that's... Oh, so... Yeah,
It would be
plus,
it'd be whatever die plus whatever, if
Oh,
anything.
1d8, or, 1d8 plus 8.
Okay, so you roll you would type in the command 1d8 plus 8.
1... What's the actual command? Like, what's the...
Same thing
Then-
same thing as you did with the 1d20 plus 5. It said it's gonna be
I'm on
1d
the dice roller thing.
Oh, I don't do the dice roller thing. I do it via commands.
You roll for me. I have an 8. I have an 8 modifier with it.
Do, do, D8. Where's the plus? 1d8 plus. You got a 15. That's actually pretty good. So minus 15. With your swing, even though you don't have a lot of lower leg movement to get the full momentum, you still manage to get him in between the ribs, cutting him clearly 3 inches deep, slightly below the heart. And,
Take that, you lizard shit.
and he is badly wounded from that one swipe. You want to do anything
Okay.
for your bonus action?
Bonus action, no.
Nope.
Nice shot, Alex.
Okay. And with that, you end your turn with the 5th lizard going.
Apparently, our night is not just all talk.
That was a pretty nice shot, Alex.
Let's see.
Hey, why don't you give me your sword? I'll show you a nice shot.
What sword? The one that's floating above me?
Okay.
I'm talking to the doctor.
With that, the lizard in front of Jonathan, he's going to go and perform a multi-attack on you. He's going to go, for his first attempt, he's going to go in with a heavy club. Does 16 hit? Jonathan?
Oh.
Does a
What?
16 hit your, does 16 higher than your AC?
Let me check.
That's gonna be your armor class on your
His
page.
I'm actually okay. Yeah, I'm trying to find my armor.
Alright.
his armor class.
I'll be
is,
right back. I have to go take my dog for a...
Yeah,
That's
my armor
great.
class is 13.
Okay, yeah, so it hits. So, the heavy club comes from the top and swings down at you towards your head. It deals 7 points of bludgeoning damage. You see the club coming towards your head. Still stuck in place though. You manage to just move your upper body off to the side and take a brutal hit to your shoulder.
How did that feel, Doc?
Hurt.
And after that, he's going to go and attempt to go for the exact same shoulder with a bite. 11 to hit.
Okay, my armor's 13.
Okay, so it misses. So, anticipating another attack, you see that he's trying to attempt for the same shoulder that he hit with a heavy club. So, with your palm, you manage to just misdirect his head to avoid the bite. And with that, he's going to go and end his turn. And then the one in front of Wolfie, he's going to go and attack with his javelin.
Oh, brother.
Come on,
21
Jesse.
to hit.
Wait, what?
21 to hit. What's your armor class?
That's gonna hit pretty much everything.
Yeah.
It's 10.
10? Okay, so it definitely hits.
Killed that dude. You did.
So,
You did. You killed him.
with that,
Okay, Jesus.
Alright, I'm back.
he thrusts his javelin in, towards you. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of... Oh, brother.
So, he swings. He tries to go for a stomach shot. But the weight of the javelin being so close actually lifted downwards and hitting you into the leg.
Ah!
You're lucky it didn't hit you in the groin.
It's still fucking hot.
No leg day for you then.
Okay.
4 points of 4 points of damage.
Yes, 4 points of piercing damage. Okay. He shall stay there and end his turn. Where's the third warrior? There you are. Okay, and as for the third lizard, he will actually throw a javelin at Alex from where he's at.
Come on, you cunt.
So, that is definitely in range.
Which one's the third lizard?
The one right behind the second lizard.
Right there. And he critically fails.
Is that piss off, lizard?
So, okay. Let's see. So, he gets ready his javelin that he had equipped on his back, swapping, just putting down his heavy club, pulling out the javelin. He chucks it at you. It completely goes past you. You don't even recognize until the last second in your peripheral vision. It flies past you and hits the other lizard folk. And it deals 4 points of piercing damage to him.
Hey, you suck. You should have hit my teammate. It would have been more entertainment.
And
Fuck
it
you.
just screams in agony from the javelin. Just looks at his fellow friend. It's like, oh, you're dead now.
Jesse, you just got lucky.
They mentioned
And
walk away. They might turn on each other.
And hearing that, he's like, oh, I always wanted to settle the score with you. Bless you.
Love that ASMR sneezing.
You're welcome.
This is ASMR radio.
He is actually gonna go.
Jesse, if he tries to look threatening, don't worry. He can't throw for shit.
He's actually gonna go over here and fight his own brethren off. And with that, it's October's turn.
Wait. What?
Alright. What? Let me show you what a true showstopper can do, gents.
You got this, October.
I am going to target this lizard. The knight has impressed me a little bit, so I feel I should reward him.
Which one? The click and hold to
The one right in front of me.
give a ping? Okay. I just wanted to know which one.
Cocky much, Bard?
You have no idea, sir. But it's time for an Eldritch Blast!
Okay.
Ooh!
9.
That was terrible.
9 against
Listen.
what? Against his armor? Or...
Yep.
My armor?
No, his.
No, the lizard.
So,
Listen there, bud. If you hit me, I'll kick out of your ass, you fucking cunt.
as you being surprisingly impressed with our warrior, you decide to go and use your Eldritch Blast, and you fired it. Being, like, hovering above the ground, you didn't recognize that the angle was a little too much, and the blast just lands right next to the lizard. Completely
Fear
missed.
not. This happens. Eldritch Blast allows me to fire 2 beams.
Try again, sweetheart.
So here comes the second.
Wish you luck.
God, I hate this roll command. Boom.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
Well, it looks like this lizard's gonna have a shit day.
second time's a charm, October.
Okay.
You got it.
So that hits. Roll for damage.
Working on it.
I
Is it-
told
is-
you to do your warm-ups before you try to attack, Tiefling.
You
is why
know,
you-
I'm hovering in the air. I'm in a tree.
I'm hearing
For
excuses.
the force damage.
Drunky, this is why you always do your stretches.
I'm going to also use my bonus action and have my dancing sword.
2 points of force damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action and have my dancing sword fly over and attack the same lizard.
Hit him in the ribs, you shit.
Am I the only one here with a primordial?
For what is a bard without someone to dance to his music?
Oh, brother.
It hits.
And that's to see if it hits.
It hits. Roll for damage. 5. Okay. So,
It is a rapier.
okay. So you shoot your Eldritch Blast, it lands into the ground beside him. You decide to take another shot, and you blast him in the side. It just feels like the wind, for some odd reason, just get torn out from his lungs. He's gasping for air, being just bleeding from the mortal wound he has been inflicted. Sending in your rapier, you send it down, and it speeds straight towards him. And it just goes through his mouth, and he falls over dead.
You must want to clean your sword after.
The sword's dancing. It'll clean itself. It'll just shake the blood off.
Why am I the only one here without awesome magical powers?
I don't have any magic, you stupid shit.
Well, you have... Oh, wait, never mind. I have a dancing sword also.
It's okay. You shouldn't compare yourself to me. You'll never reach this standard.
Yet I
that's a bit drunk, I see.
Yet I discovered interdimensional travel, you cocky son of...
Do you want to move, October?
So, quick question, Raccoon. The lizard, the second lizard, is he fighting the other lizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to move.
Why?
He basically saved your ass, because the other one hit the other one with a spear.
Okay.
Hey there, Bodge, do you have any weed? Or beer?
Of course I have beer. What do you take me for?
Oh, that is not beer. Have you ever
You should pass me some.
And with that, you end your turn.
Does anybody here even know what tequila is?
Everybody knows what it is. You stupid shit.
Well, it's my first time actually
So
being in a
with that-
different dimension.
He like, the first lizard who threw his javelin but missed in midair is going to make pursuit against you. He's going to run up here, and he's going to attempt to hit you with his heavy club. He attempts to swing at you. He's jumping up. He's trying to hit you, but you just mockingly mock him in the air, just dangling your feet right in front of him, just within range, and just pull your feet back at the last second just to torture him.
By the way, which way did he move? How did he get to that spot?
Here he went diagonal and then went straight.
Then, dear knight, would you please make an opportunity attack on that lizard?
Mm-hmm.
Show him the errors for trying to attack the star. May I introduce you to stage crew?
What do I roll again?
You just roll your normal weapon strike.
Whatever weapon you have currently equipped.
Right, I need you to recommend, like, I can't roll D1 plus 8.
Well, you have to roll a D20 plus whatever to see if it hits.
Yeah, you have to roll to attack first.
Oh yeah, so, hold on.
It hits. Okay. 1d8 plus 8.
Yeah, I don't understand why I can't roll 1D, but I can roll... That pisses me off.
Oh, you do know there is a command for that, right?
I know, but I'd rather use the interface.
Okay. You, seeing your chance to go and strike at him, you go in for a straight jab with your sword. With that, with the straight jab, you decide to slice him partially open by swinging to the side. With that, realizing his mistake at the last second, he becomes mortally wounded.
Take that, you crippled bastard.
Okay.
That's what you get when you try and attack the star. Security doesn't like it.
Please,
that,
for the love of Christ,
it
Bard,
ends
stop
Kiss my
being
ass, Bard.
so
It ends his
cocky.
turn, and it is Jesse. You are up.
You clearly have never met a bard before, sir.
Jesse, let them fight.
I've met musical artists with more talent than you.
Jesse, what are you going to do?
I'm going to attack the same lizard.
Let them fight, you stupid shit.
Make sure to aim for the groin in revenge.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus your weapon modifier.
Wait,
So, whatever weapon you have equipped, there's a plus whatever number next on the far right side.
Yeah,
Put
yeah,
that
I remember
in.
telling
Yeah.
me. Wait, do I just put +7 for... Oh, okay.
Yes, +7
For
with
the-
the d20.
Okay. Oh, didn't work.
You got to put the space in between the 20 and the 7. The
I
plus
forgot.
has 3, yeah. And plus there's the /R for the command.
Huh?
There's the /R space 1d20 space plus space 7.
It actually does work, yeah. Okay, apparently that's good to know.
Well, you added space between the D and the 8. So it only came out to 1 for some odd reason.
So, Bard, what do you think the young one's doing? I guess profusely shitting his pants.
The young child that you let run into the forest full of lizards? You're an awful parent.
I didn't birth him into this world. It's not my problem.
I hope to God you all never have kids.
Here, Jesse, I'm
What's that,
just
Mr.
gonna roll
Moore?
for
I'll
you.
go over there and gut you like a fish, you stupid shit.
Jesse,
I've seen him try and gut a lizard. It doesn't really seem that impressive.
Exactly. Thank you. Somebody who actually sees what I'm trying to
Mr. Moore, you haven't even hit the lizard, have you?
Yes,
Not
I
critically, at
have.
least. Oh, where's your critical hits, you shit?
Was I supposed to put the slash right in front of the 1?
I just rolled for you, man, since you're having issues. And you rolled.
No, I just forgot how to enter it.
1 in 5 men have performance issues, Jesse. It's fun.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so you rolled a 14. You attempt to swipe with your sword, and as
Actually,
these
it's an axe. Metal
okay
axe.
with your axe, you go and try to swing your axe towards him, and during the mist, he managed to just raise his spiked shield in front of your axe, and he managed to block it somehow without even realizing it.
Oh, brother.
So, what are you going to do now?
Well, I guess I'm going to... what was my... Shield Master?
And what that is... Well, you can't attack no more unless you have a trait that allows you to use a bonus action as a main action.
Oh, yeah, I think it would be Horde Berserker because it allows me to attack a second time.
Okay, yes. So if you want, you can make a second attack.
Well, I'm going to use Horde Berserker, and I think I'm going to use Shield Master, I think.
To use your shield as a weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, 1d20. So, you take your chance with him still being distracted. You try to shove him, but you realize that you're still entangled into the ground, and you couldn't really get far, or any good momentum to shove him, so he stays in place.
Screw this grass!
Do you want to try to move?
Yes.
Okay. Make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That would be strength. Savings throw would be a +5, and it would be a D20, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You are still stuck in place. Yes, you're still unable to hack your way through the entanglement as of right now. So with that,
Might as well be dead.
So with that, you just stand there, just hacking wildly, not being able to do anything. So, with that, the shaman realizes that this is not a fight going well. So he decides to use Fog Cloud. Let's see. Okay. Make that silver. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. That did not work as well as I thought. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Apologies, guys.
It's fine.
Having troubles?
Yeah. Trying
I'm
to...
back.
Okay. So there. I think that...
Ah, I'm blind!
Nope, it's not big enough.
Freaking hate spells!
There we go. So everything within that area is now deeply entrenched in fog.
I can't see!
Oh my god.
That's adorable. I've got dark vision.
And
Bard, I can't see you, but I can smell you.
Well, some of us don't!
Well, that's unfortunate.
You.
well, even with dark vision's technically to see in the dark. This is
Yes, but if
completely-
it's dim, you also see.
I think it's obscured. Hold on, because I actually have this power.
Yeah, it is. The area is heavily
Because fog
obscured.
cloud, right?
Yes, fog cloud.
Alright, so it's a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered, spreads around corners. Its area is heavily obscured. So, yeah, it's not about lighting, it's just obscured. Yeah,
So technically, anything within it
cannot see each
cannot see really. And the shaman just yells out, "We need to fall back. We need to deal with these guys later." And with that, the shaman decides to take tail and run. 5, 10, and he leaves the scene. Jonathan Moore, in this predicament, what are you going to do?
I am going to roll a investigation. Maybe an investigation.
Well, as of right now,
Mhm.
we'll just say that you're able to see anything within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
At the least, anything farther than that, you cannot see.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an attack to the lizard in front of me.
Okay, make an attack.
Okay. What is it? R space
/R space the die plus space
D20
your weapon modifier. But technically, your sword is in the air, and you do not have your sword at the moment. So right now you are going hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
So it just if you have
strength.
it just be, is it strength, you guys? For
Yeah.
hand-to-hand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So it'd be your
Yeah.
strength modifier.
Okay. Celia, what did I get myself into?
Well, if you'd stop hopping around from dimension to dimension, we wouldn't have this situation.
I'm curious.
Having trouble
Curiously
with
stupid.
God.
Oh, but that cell will come back down here and lobotomize your ass.
You just find that the fog is just too much for you, and you think you see him in one direction, so you go in with a straight palm for the face, but you find out that you completely missed, and what you thought was there was never there to begin with.
I hate this fog. I hate this fog.
When you have roll disadvantage as well, since you can't see well.
You know what's funny? I'm wearing glasses, so yeah.
The obscure is everything you can't see, you have disadvantage against.
Okay,
so if you
yes.
can see something 5 feet in front of you, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so anything farther
lizard-
out than 5 feet, yes.
The lizard is literally 5 feet in front of me. How
Yes,
could I miss?
but still, there is still fog in between your eyes and the lizard. So, with that, you still end up missing him with your palm.
Great,
So, what are you
great.
going to do?
Can I cast a saving throw? Or
To move?
yes.
Okay, D20 plus your strength saving throw.
Okay. /R space 1D20. Where is my strength saving throw? Is it literally the strength modifier, or is it something else?
When you're looking, it should say under saving throws, your modifiers.
Yes,
okay.
you would look under
Oh.
saving throws.
Oh, +5. Okay.
Oh, damn!
With that, you find that there are actually pressure points in the vines entangling your legs, and you actually manage to use your fingers to hit the pressure points, and the plants actually back away from you and slowly die off. You are now able to freely move.
I think I just found their weakness.
But it will still require a bonus action if you wish to go untangle a fellow ally.
I guess I already used my bonus action.
No, you used your is it a bonus action? I don't think it is, guys, right?
Okay, how do I...
For what? Saving throw?
No, for
Saving?
trying to move.
No, that's just a move.
No, that's
You
just
have a
trying to move, yes.
an action, a reaction, and a bonus action.
Okay, how do I use
So,
how do I use a bonus
You
action?
have half movement in the entanglement. Once you're out of it, you have full movement. So it's double the space. So it's 10 feet per space right now until you get out.
Okay.
As a bonus action, You can use the same technique that you've done to free an ally.
I would like to free Jesse.
You would have to move to him, which would require 20 feet of movement.
Okay, so
if you have that speed, you are able to move to him.
Okay, who is this right to the upper? Okay.
In the upper left would be Alex Lancaster.
Okay,
you cannot see the person in the bottom right of you because Scarlet is hidden amongst the actual entanglement.
I would like to free Alex Lancaster.
Okay, you're going to have to move over to him.
Okay.
But with that movement, the lizard will take advantage at trying to strike back at you.
Jonathan, is that your sword? Or are you excited to see me?
8.
You're honestly making me want to not like you.
He makes a 22 to hit your AC, and I believe that does hit.
God.
So with that, he's going to swing his heavy club straight at your back, and it deals 3 points of bludgeoning damage. He just goes for it. He realizes that he got himself entangled in the mess. He tries his best to swing at you, and he manages to get your back slightly.
God,
so you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Have you gone past your... have you gone halfway in your max health yet?
I'm at 11.
And what's your max health?
My max health is... my max health is 33.
Okay, yeah, you've well exceeded the wounded. You are now well injured right now. So you make your movement, taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you going to spend a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to free Alex Lancaster.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
You get I would give you advantage, but you are still obscured by the fog.
Okay, do I do a modifier or just leave it as it is?
Just leave it as it is.
Okay. I got an 11.
You're trying to check the vines entangling his feet, and what you believe would be the correct nerves to hit. You go and hit at them, but it appears that you weren't hitting the correct nerves to free Alex Lancaster.
I'm sorry, Alex. I tried my best.
I expect a little from others. It's fine.
Okay, and with that, that ends your turn. Second lizard. Oh, baby, where is he? Okay, found him. He's right here. With the first shaman casting the clouds, he cannot see what's inside, taking note that the plan has failed to ambush the group. He decides to heed the warning and turns around and leaves by water. 5, 10. So he is there currently. And with his main action, he's going to sprint in the water, and he's going to move an additional 30 feet, leaving the scene. Okay. Let's see. Where's the first warrior? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Did you guys kill him already? I think you guys already killed him. Yes, you guys killed him. Or he fled. Who knows? So,
Which one did we kill or flee?
You killed one lizard folk at the moment.
The one that was in front of me, yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have been the first one. Let's see. Second shaman. Okay, so it's the second shaman's turn. He decides to take heed in his brother's word and just sprint out of there, getting as far away as possible.
Well, I never see it, but we're scaring him away, everyone.
Manages to get out of there.
It's your floating sword a bit.
Scarlet, it is your turn.
Flying tiefling, swords. I wonder why.
Well, Celia is the only person I really trust.
So, Scarlet,
Alright. Yes.
being able to see still 5 feet of you, you just notice that the fog has rolled in for
Yes,
some
I'm quite
particular
delighted
reason.
by that, in fact. I love the fog.
You are now
Makes
more...
it easier to kill people.
You are now well hidden beyond your imagination, knowing that the fog has completely obscured your location from the lizard folk. What are you gonna do? And you did do
like-
some weird touch to him, if I recall correctly, haven't you?
Done what?
You've done
She
something.
did chill touch. He just can't regain hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, I would like to first do a savings throw
Okay.
to get down and out. That's really...
So you're gonna try to. So you're gonna come out of hiding to get out of
Yeah,
there?
well, I mean, technically I'm still in hiding because of the fog, which is the perfect time to get out of this mess, so to speak. 1d20.
Okay.
So,
You
I
find-
am... Oh, go ahead.
As you're just kind of laying there, letting the roots hide you, and the fog just completely covering you overhead, you try to get yourself up, but you find yourself that you can't move.
Wait, October, isn't 10 or above a saving throw?
If it's a spell, the spell has its own DC.
Oh,
But
okay,
if it's
gotcha.
just a saving throw,
Because
yeah.
if it's just the sticky terrain, right?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
Ricky?
just the entanglement you're trying to get out of, and
Okay.
you are fastly secured at where you're at.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action then to try another savings throw.
You're going to attempt for another throw? Okay.
Yep.
I'm surprised that no one has actually managed to get out of it yet besides that nat 20 so far.
Well, that's worse. Alright. Alright. You know what?
With that
Fuck it.
extra push, you still can't get out of the entanglement.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with those lizards. I'm done with these fucking trees. So I'm going to drop on him
You're
a
okay?
flask of oil. And I'm going to use Firebolt. And I'm just going to light this motherfucker on fire.
Okay.
Be careful, do not let the trees on fire, or else we're all going to burn.
Do.
Those of you without fire immunity, that's cute.
Someone please give me a bandage or something. I'm bleeding out
I'll
here.
cauterize your
Aren't-
wound when I can.
I thought tieflings were only half resistant, like half resistant to fire. Or was
Yeah,
that
I'm
lava?
not completely immune, but
Yeah, you're resistant to it though.
yep.
Okay. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I made sure I read up on a tiefling, and I'm pretty sure it was like they were resistant to fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, I'm also hovering, so if she lights the ground on fire, who gives a shit?
Well, the smoke, and then if you're next to a tree, the tree could catch on fire, and etc., etc.
Well, some of us, Bard, don't have magic.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, future man.
So 18 against his AC.
You're just trying to piss me off.
You're a very petty man, Mr. Moore.
Well, I'm usually happy-go-lucky, but sadly, I'm in a battle right now.
Does 18 hit him?
Yes, it does. To his AC, correct?
Yep.
Yes, it does hit.
Then roll 1d10.
It's 2d10 for the damage.
Thank you. So he takes 9 fire damage.
Okay. So.
And he's now on fire.
You've gone, and with that, you managed to sear the insides. The blood is now starting to boil within. He just can't. He's barely standing from it, and now he's just burning alive from the oil.
How is this lizard still alive?
And then I re-stealth. Which, I mean, basically I have an auto-stealth.
Okay. Roll for stealth. With advantage, because of the fog.
Oh, right. So 16 plus...
No, you just roll
you roll
it again and take the higher one.
Oh, gotcha.
Advantage is much nicer in 5e.
It's going to be a 14.
Yeah, you just roll twice and take the higher one automatically.
It's going to be a 14, somewhere close to there in that ballpark.
Okay. So your highest is a 16 then. Mm-hmm. So with that, you still manage to just duck out of the way and not being seen from the lizard that, for some odd reason, never found out how that oil came to be. And we come back to the top of the round. So the fourth shaman, finding out that this is not going to plan, decides to, as well, start fleeing, knowing that this fight is becoming useless. So... So that's how far he gets on a normal run, but he's gonna go take his bonus action and start swimming upstream. With that, he disappears. Bellaman is not in the scene, and if I recall correctly, I think Lizard 6 is dead.
And Shaman 3 vanished, so it's me, I think.
Yes, Lizard 3 is not there. I don't think there's any shamans in the area.
No, the shamans all ran away.
Yeah, all the shamans are gone. So, Alex, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action before I use my normal action?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I would like to try to take out my torch and try to cauterize Moore's wound on his back.
Well, he doesn't have... He's not... he doesn't have any bleed effects on him, so doing so is kind of...
Okay, so
he's just badly wounded from battle.
Oh, I'll try to roll to get out of the thing then.
Okay.
Hey, is it perfectly fine with everyone if I play some battle music?
Faintly to yourself. To yourself, yeah.
The battle's pretty much over. If we had the battle music beforehand, I would have been okay with it, but it's pretty
I have Spotify in the background playing my music, so it's... Alright, so I roll d20. That's my strength mod.
Your strength... make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that shit.
Okay. So, you just fed up with being stuck. You decide that you're just gonna go and just full on hack at the weeds and the branches, just anything that's laying anywhere near you. You're just hacking and slashing, and you find yourself that you have managed to hack enough out to break free from the entanglement's grasp.
Okay, now I would like to attack the lizard that's next to October.
Okay, make your attack roll.
My sword? Yeah.
Yes.
What was it again? One.
It'd be 1d20 plus your sword modifier.
So 1d20, 8 space plus 8. I think I did that right. No, I didn't do it.
No, your d20. I'm telling you to attack, and 16 plus 5 is your attack, correct?
That was my
attack.
That was my strength throw.
Oh yeah, that was your strength throw. You do not do a d8. You have to do a d20 to hit.
Oh.
So yeah, like that. 1d20 plus 5.
Yeah.
And as you're hacking and slashing, you manage to break free. And you go for the first lizard that you see, which is straight in front of you. You go and start slashing, but you realize that you spent so much of your energy just hacking at the roots that your sword gets caught by the shield of the lizard folk, who's just been watching the entire time as you're hacking away.
Can I use action surge to take an extra action?
Yes, you could.
So
how does action surge work?
Action surge, take an extra action, use 1/reset. I don't know that.
Yeah, you just do an extra whatever.
Okay, yeah.
I can hit again?
Yes, go ahead. Spend your action surge. And roll for attack.
3. That's great. Oh, I'm an 8. Again. I'm going to take off the 3D dice thing. I hate that.
Getting even more frustrated that you couldn't hit him, you just start furiously just slashing at him, but you're still so exhausted, and he's able to just deflect with his shield, deflect with his club, and he just mockingly laughs at you as your attempt is futile.
May I do the voice, Raccoon?
Anything else?
Walk somewhere?
Technically, no, you cannot because you're not controlling them, Jonathan.
Who's
Wait.
the second lizard beside the one I'm in front of?
1 second, guys.
So, Alex, what do you plan on doing?
Could I walk somewhere?
Yes, you can, but if you do, the lizard has a attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, and then don't walk and turn.
So you end
Unless
your turn?
you go straight back.
Oh, is that how that works?
If opportunities are anytime you move a square within the squares around them. So if he moves straight down, you're moving out of his range, not through his range.
Okay.
So I can move back like that then?
Yes, but that takes up 10 feet.
I can go 30 feet then.
Because it is rough terrain. No, you can't. You can only go, let's see, 10, 20. You can only go this far. Because it is rough terrain.
Right there?
Yes.
What is it? Right, yep.
So, do you want to do anything for your bonus action?
No.
So you end your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 7. You 3. Okay. So what's the fire damage? Since he is covered in oil, Scarlet?
What is that, October? Like a... Because I don't have a specific, since that's more of an on-the-fly. But since he's ignited, is that a 1d5 of damage until savings throw?
1d4.
1d4.
You'd basically treat it just like a standard poison, but
Okay.
it's of fire damage.
Okay, so do I roll the saving
you
throw
take
first?
No, you take damage and then you
Okay.
do savings throw.
Okay, do you want to roll your 1d4 then? One.
1.
Okay. So he takes 1 burn of damage. He's being cross-eyed now. He can't really see what's going on in the battle. He's just bent over, like, just about ready to fall down, but he's still gritting, determined to get out of there, finding out that the fog was the signal to retreat. So, 5, and then, what would be the saving throw?
That would
10
be...
or higher. Or, yeah, because your spell didn't make it, right? He's just on fire.
It's the oil that is keeping him
No,
on
the
fire.
the spell is what lit the fire.
Yes.
So what, that's against...
15. There's a DC next to Firebolt. That's
yeah,
what it is.
so versus 11.
Okay. And what would be the saving throw?
11 or higher.
No, strength, dexterity, what? What would it be?
No, it's just a straight D20.
Oh, it's just a straight D20. Okay. Well,
Yeah, saving throws don't have bonuses.
Oh, okay, okay. So he notices that he's on fire and he's trying to wipe off the oil, but the oil just seems to just smears, and he can't seem to like extinguish the flames that's burning his body. So right now he's going to try to get out of that area, but he cannot. He is stuck in place, and there is nothing within view for him to fight. So he is stuck. So that goes to... was it his? Yes, it goes to his. So, with that, being jabbed by his fellow lizard folk, he's gonna go and make a multi-attack on his other lizard friend. So he's gonna go in with the spike shield, and that is a natural 20, actually. How come I couldn't get this against you guys? Let's see, 1d6. Double that.
What the fuck?
So he deals 6 points of bludgeoning, of piercing damage with the spikes on the shield. And he's gonna go in with the bite. And he manages to hit him with the bite as well. So, dealing another additional 5 points of piercing damage. That combined, managing to pierce him in the gut and biting his shoulder. That was just enough to put him on one knee, and those who are within range can see that he has became critically hurt. And the lizard's just standing over him and just laughs. I told you you could never defeat me, even after that cheeky throw you did. So that will end his turn. So, with that, he decides that he also shall do a multi-attack. He is going to go for heavy club to the feet. and he hits. Dealing 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Taking the club, still on one knee, he swings the club at him, at his feet, and he manages to sweep him off his feet, knocking him prone. So now he is prone on the ground. And with that, he will take a bite at the side of his body. But of course, as he attempts to, the wounds just got to him too much, to the point where he just had to grin in pain of what he managed to deal to him, and could not attack with a critical fail. And with that, that shall end his turn. And October, you're up.
Alright, this is gonna be fun.
It's quite surprising that they are fighting against each other.
You got 3 critically wounded.
I got front row seats.
All I'm saying is, you're gonna have a bad time. So, first thing I'm gonna do is move.
Okay. You successfully floated your way out of the fog. And as you're looking around, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. 20 plus... what's my perception? Nope. Oh, wait. I rolled... I screwed that one up hard.
Yeah, you did 1 do 20. There you go. Hey.
Still shitty.
As you come out of the fog cloud, you look around and you believe you see lizard folks and shamans hanging around in this area, and you believe they're about ready to attack you.
Hey guys, there's lizard folks and shaman around here.
So now you have a small set of lizard folk in this general area that you believe to be there.
Well, that's just great.
Alright. That's fine. That doesn't really change much of what else I was doing.
Thank you, Bard.
Alright, so basically this whole area...
Yeah, you believe in that general direction.
Yeah, I'm going to center something like...
and shamans are.
Maybe I thought wrong about you, Bard. Maybe you are a pretty good person.
Yeah, so I'm centering an attack right here. And this whole cube is being targeted by thunder.
Give me a second.
How are you even doing this?
So, so where exactly?
The cube that you just outlined.
Oh, the red cube? Okay.
Yep. All of it is going to be attacked by thunder.
Okay, so let me make another color. Woo, colors!
It's not going to stay there, just every creature in there needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
So that, pretty much?
Yep.
Okay. So, you decide to pull out your lightning. And as you smite the area down, the place just gets shredded by the lightning. Trees start losing chunks of branches that come off. The grass comes out and gets derooted from the ground. The ground just, in some areas, gets spots where you could see the ground itself. There is no, in some areas, the foliage has actually disappeared from where the lightning strikes, and you finally realize that There was nothing there to begin with.
Cool. Nothing over there.
I retract my statement, Bard.
Why? I cleared out an entire area. It's amazing.
There was no one there.
I'm going to use my bonus action. And now, at a point originating... Yep, I was right. Gonna have fun with this one.
Well, I'm gonna die.
Probably. So, I'm centering on this lizard.
Okay, that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So...
Actually, sorry, one down. I'm centering it in that space right there.
This one? Okay.
And there's going to be a 10-foot sphere. So, all of this.
Whipperino, Morino.
Oh, shit.
All of that. Everything in there has to do a Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
Okay, okay, how do I do that?
Just roll a D20.
Okay, slash R1D.
He's gonna get a 6.
And then if you have some saving throws, you might have a mod on. It's going to be on your character page under saving throws.
So
These ones are Constitution. So it's a 1D20 versus your con saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, I have a +1, so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, +3.
Okay. So that means the so I'm gonna count this one as inside of it, just barely, because it's touching.
Okay.
So the 3 lizards, Jesse and Jonathan Moore, have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Please, God.
Yep.
Please.
Fire.
I got a 4. I got a 4.
So Jesse survives. Jonathan doesn't. Everybody, with the exception of Jesse, is taking that much thunder damage. Jesse only takes 6.
I got 1 health. I
just killed him.
I got 1 health left.
Okay.
I'm still barely alive. I'm barely alive right now.
So give me a second.
Any non-magical object on the ground, like all those javelins that were thrown, also takes that damage. And
So I take 6 damage?
yep.
Oh my God! Look at my health bar.
It's because even though it missed, it does half
Okay,
damage.
so what's the Constitution saving throw that I have to make?
It's to see if you took full or half damage.
Yes, I know. What is the
Oh, 15.
15? Okay, so
I'm nearly half dead.
You are nearly dead.
let's see. 16 you said?
15.
15? Okay.
And each lizard has to make one.
So here's what went down. You decide to use send a arc of lightning, and as it lands,
Oh, it's a dome, my friend.
okay. Give me a second.
Explosion of lightning.
As the lightning strikes down, the lightning bolt explodes into a half sphere-like structure, with anything just barely touching it or completely within its grasp. During this one has officially died from the absolute pain that went through it and just completely stopped its heart. This one, for some reason, knows how to avoid lightning damage and is only
So
taking
he takes
half of it.
half.
Yes. And as for this one, even looking in the general direction, His arm was just within grasp of the lightning dome, and it arcs through his arm, through his body, and he feels like his heart has stopped for a mere second, but it keeps beating, and he's just grasping for life right now, critically hurt.
How does that feel, Lizard?
And with that, anything else you want to do, October?
Yeah, my sword's gonna fly over and attack.
Uh-oh.
Which one?
I keep forgetting to select this lizard.
Okay. Make an attack. Make an attack. Attack throw.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up what the mod is. I always do the do. Nope. The sword does not hit.
You get the sword to come back to life from jabbing the one lizardman in the face. It comes out, spins around, and you send it speeding forward. The jolts of electricity that was flowing through the lizard made it spaz, and it flew past him, digging into the ground next to him. Would that be all?
What happened to your character?
Whose character?
Your character, your dwarf.
That's for a card hunter. Or oh.
I think he was talking about.
Oh,
the
Longhorn.
dwarf.
Longhorn.
Yeah.
Okay. So that leads to the fourth lizard. If I recall correctly, I think he died. Because I don't think. No, that's 3, 7, and 5. Yeah, so.
I think he
he's not
observed
in
the
the
entire battle.
So,
with
Jesse.
safety.
It is your turn now.
I want to get the fuck out of here.
So make a strength saving throw then.
Okay, so that would be. My strength saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, so R. Actually, no, slash R space 1D 20 plus 5. Yes.
So, feeling the panic and the jolt of electricity that's going through you, it gives you that adrenaline rush to completely just rip your legs out of the entanglement.
Okay, and then I move.
So now you are free to move.
Okay, I can move 30 feet, right?
If your character is able to.
Yeah, it says. Well, that's speed. Never mind.
And rough terrain.
But since it is difficult terrain, every space that you make within it will count as 10 feet.
Okay, so how far can I go?
How far can you go with your character? What's the speed on your character?
The character speed's 30.
Is 30 feet.
Okay, so you can move 3 squares.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But, of course, if you want to go this direction, you would have to go around Jonathan Moore.
Well, I'm going, like, this direction.
Okay. So,
Bloody hell, man! Which way you fire that thing?
So, is it 5 or 10 movement to get out of the area?
Huh?
10.
I'm gonna freaking
Scarlet,
die
October.
here.
Is it 5 or 10?
It was 10 the last 4 times.
No, that's
What do
when
you
you're
mean?
moving within it.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean to get out of the fog?
No, the entanglement. So from here to here, is it 5 or 10 feet?
He's still moving a space, so this one space still is.
Counts as 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you go
Everything
to move?
outside of that is now normal.
Okay. So where else do you plan on moving? Like, how far?
How are you guys doing the little arrow thing? That's the thing I want to know.
You go on
on
ruler.
your
See the little
left-
search thing?
Huh?
See the little magnifying glass on your left-hand side? Right
Oh.
below that, there's a little ruler.
Okay. Oh.
See? Now you can do that.
Okay, that helps a lot. So I got another action to move, or no?
How far do you want to move?
You
'Cause-
can move your entire distance
If you want to.
each turn.
Because right now, from here to here is 10 feet. You still have 20 feet to move. And generally, I don't use a ruler because you can move 5 feet in this direction and then just count another 5 feet on how you want to move.
Each square is 5 foot.
Yeah, so technically something like that is just weird. Because that's 20 feet, that's somehow 20 feet in some case, so.
Fine, I'll go in here.
So technically you'd move to here, and then you move straight up. But you already spent 10 feet of movement trying to get out of it.
Okay, so then I have...
You have 20 feet.
Okay, 20 feet, so... Then I'll just head over here.
Okay.
Shaman 1 is also dead.
Well, you're technically looking in that direction, so.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else do you want to do?
Yeah, the tiefling for his fucking crazy shot.
Well, okay, so you're going to scream at the tiefling?
Bloody hell, man! Watch where you're shooting!
I killed one, didn't I? And now you got out. I don't see the problem.
You almost killed Mr. Moore.
I still fail to see a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, fair point. I don't see a problem either.
So is that it? Are you going to end your turn, Jesse?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no shaman. Jonathan Moore. What are you gonna
Okay,
do?
is there any way I can like heal myself? Is there any way like that?
Do you have heal spells or potions?
I don't know.
Because if not, then your option is to run to the bard, who is also trained in healing spells.
Okay, please. Please. Okay, I'm gonna cast a...
Jesse, make a perception check since you got out of the fog.
Oh, a perception check?
Yes.
That'll be a D20,
That's a
right?
D20 plus your perception.
Okay, so what is my perception, bro? +4.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 4.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and run to the bar. I'm
Well,
gonna cast... What?
You don't know that the bard is in this location. You have a general sense of where he is.
Okay.
So technically, you don't know anything beyond the fog until you actually get out of it.
Is there any way I can use like my athletic?
Make a investigation check before you decide to move.
Okay.
To determine if you saw where the bard went.
7.
Okay, and for you, Jesse, you actually managed, coming out of the fog, you saw a couple of the lizard folk leave north, and some of them leaving east. But you don't know how many actually left.
Good enough for me.
Okay? And then as for you, Jonathan, you have a pretty great sense of where the bard is and the general location of where he is.
Okay, well, can I
So,
cast?
you can pretty much run in that direction and have a good sense of where he is.
Okay, so do I use an athletic modifier?
No. Since you've successfully gotten yourself out of the entanglement, it is just a +10 to move.
Okay, so do I just do R/R1d20?
To do what?
Oh wait, to move. Oh,
Basically,
No,
all you do
you're
is
moving.
walk.
You're
okay.
moving.
So I just
Yeah,
so I just move. So I just move my character.
Yeah. It's 10 feet to get out of it, and then it's 5 feet from there.
Okay, so is it right here good, or is it?
Let's see. How far is your speed?
My speed is
70 feet, his move speed is.
yeah.
70.
Unarmored, and then with armor, he has 60 feet for speed.
Oh, okay. So that's 10 feet to get out of it, and then an additional 5. So that's 15, but you're still in the fog.
Okay, so right here.
From right here, you're technically still in the fog. So where
Okay.
you have to be outside
Outside the
of the
circle.
line. Outside of the line, if it's not touching that square.
Okay, there we go.
So this spot right here still counts as being slightly inside the fog.
Okay. Okay, so I just move right here.
So, okay. Take one more step out. Okay, now make a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Passive perception or regular perception?
Regular. Passive is for me, pretty much.
Oh, great! I have 0. Perfect. 1d20. Do I just do 1d20 and like?
Yeah, just 1d20.
Okay.
As you come out of the fog, you could see October just hovering off to your left. But you have no idea what happened to the rest of the lizard folks. Okay, so you moved a total of 10... Moved total of 25 feet. What are you going to do? As the rest of your movement. If you plan to.
For the rest of my movement, so I can... what is insight?
Right now, you could see... You could see October just hovering, and you could see Jesse out in the distance. But other than that, you just see forest and the river off to your right.
Okay, I want to move right next to October.
Okay.
Okay, so just...
Yeah, just move yourself.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
So you're going to end your turn.
Yes. Oh, wait, actually, no. I'm just gonna... I want to yell at October for him to somehow find a freaking way to heal me.
Go ahead, yell at him.
Okay. October!
Issues?
Yes! I'm kind of bleeding here.
Oh, in time I'll heal you. Relax, you're fine.
I am literally on the edge of death, and he hates me.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
Okay. You're gonna end your turn
I
there?
end my turn. Yep,
Okay.
I end my turn.
Scarlet, your turn's up.
I'm going to use my bonus action to try and free myself.
Okay, you're gonna use your movement action.
Nope.
Roll.
Bonus.
Oh, your bonus. Okay.
To do saving throw.
Okay.
Nope. That's fine.
You're still just you just see yourself just trying to do
Scarlet,
push-ups
Scarlet,
against an unimaginable force.
Waiting.
Bardic Inspiration. Add 1d8 to that.
Okay. Sing us a little fine little ditty, our fine bard.
Rogue, I've got alcohol outside the fog.
Puts me
I'm
at
here to murder.
13.
I
13.
hope you die, Bard.
That influence of mead and beer, of alcoholic beverages, you're even pushing harder than what you thought you could, but the roots still hold you in place.
Take another one. I could give up four of these. Roll another 1d8.
Give us
Good,
another
I
little
need
ditty.
one.
Okay, today's not your lucky day, Scarlet. Today is not your lucky
I'm just
day.
clinging tankards
17.
together.
You're just clinking them together, and Scarlet can just hear it out in the distance. Tink, tink, tink. Come on, Scarlet.
Today is not my lucky day.
Hearing the tankards as motivation, you just find unholy strength and just leap out of the roots, and you manage to finally untangle yourself.
Neat. Alright, I'm gonna use my movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna go boop, boop, boop.
Okay, make a perception check. Boop. 7. Okay. You get yourself past the fog, knowing what it is, and you're looking around. You don't see any signs of any lizard folk. Anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna make my actual attack now.
I'm gonna use Inspire Leader, so plus
This
is
one?
3 to whoever her modifier is.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, AJ.
With disadvantage.
Okay.
Take a Bardic Inspiration and add another d8 to that.
So add 11
11.
to whatever your modifier is.
Oh my god.
11.
And my Inspiring Leader needs this Bardic thing.
I mean, Jonathan's just doing his own thing over.
So Alex Lancaster is inspiring whom exactly?
I'm inspiring Scarlet.
Okay, so you're inspiring Scarlet, and how much is that? How much?
That's plus 3 to her hit points.
Plus 3 to a hit points.
To her modifier, so yeah. I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
To your
Hang on a
modifier.
second.
Okay.
Hit
So
the little shit.
so your D20 plus 3 plus whatever your modifier is for your attack. Okay, and then disadvantage. Now roll a D8.
I mean,
Ooh, okay.
October, use your thing now, too.
Knowing, yeah, that's
the
what
d8
that
was my thing.
Oh, I thought it was more. Never mind.
So, you knowing how you got out of there in the first place, you see the edge and things just start to clear up. You turn around. You're just kind of jumping out and performing what spell? Or attack, whatever?
I'm using the Firebolt again, since he is still covered in oil.
Okay, so you basically jump around, look like you're jumping out in some kind of, like, fancy movie scene. You hold out your hand, using your other arm to brace it. You launch your Firebolt in that general direction. Roll damage.
13.
And it also adds +3 to your modifier too, since my things last for 30 minutes.
Yeah, there's not a mod on damage.
No, no, not damage.
Oh, right.
Damage is different from attacking. So, you shoot the Firebolt into the fog. You just see this bright ball of flame flying through the fog, and
basically looks like a fart.
It seems to disappear for a slight bit, and the ball flame you just see it expand into what looks like a lizard folk, and the lizard folk just screams out in pain, wailing around, and just burns into ashes, dying.
Neat.
Okay.
I guess we're going to be eating well.
Oh, where did my pen go? Oh, there.
And
what lizard tastes like.
With that, I have to call it a night.
Okay. Yeah, I want to finish this battle real quick before we end it.
Alright, who has the lowest health out of these two lizards?
I can't say. I can't say.
Well, Jonathan, unless you want me to go over there and strike you with my sword and kill you.
Okay, so at the top of the round with Alex Lancaster, the roots fade away.
Thank you for that. Okay, who has the lowest health? I'm gonna kill both of them.
No,
he can't tell you.
I can't say.
Oh shit!
Because you don't know. You don't know how much they can stand.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 10 feet right here.
Make a investigation check.
Investigation check. So that's D20 plus my investigation plus 4.
So investigation before you make your move. You try to figure out the general location, and you feel that it is somewhere up here. That is where they are.
Okay, so I'm going to move, let's see. Can move. I can't move diagonal, right? Or I can move whatever direction I want.
You can move diagonal.
Yeah, I'm
allowing I'm going to move 5 feet over.
So, okay. Take a movement up. Actually, no. Make a perception check right here.
Perception check. Plus 3.
You're about ready to run past the lizard that's prone on the ground until you see movement off to your left and you spot the lizard folk off to your side. So you know where they are now.
I'd like to take a downward swing at the prone one.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Attack. Okay, what's my modifier? That should be a 5.
Okay, 18. 18's your attack?
Yeah.
It hits. Roll for damage.
That's my sword, right?
Yes.
So it's 1... Or can you actually roll it since you already know the command right away?
1d8.
It's plus 8. It's my modifier is plus 8.
Okay. 1d8. So 8. So you deal 9 points of slashing damage, and as you swing down, you go for the complete execution style, and you just swing it down, through his neck, cleaving it clean off the body, killing him.
Decapitation.
Decapitation!
Okay, I would like to move again. Did I do that? Over.
No, you've already made your action, so you cannot move.
What about my action surge?
If you want, you can use your bonus action to move.
What about my action surge? That's another action itself.
If you have enough action surges to use, go ahead if you want to.
Yep. So, I think that this next loader is within swing distance, if I'm correct.
Everything in a
3x3
grid with you in the center of the grid is hittable. A 5 feet.
All right, I want to take another swing at old Lizard Boy over here. D20 plus 5.
Okay. So you swing at him. Make your attack.
You need to do that again. So the plus 8. 1d plus 8.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
1d8 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you deal 12 points of slashing damage. As you've done the execution style, you pull up your blade and you just go for a left to right swing, just finding enough penetration through his scales to sweep past the heart and just watching the blood just spill as the heart just pumps the blood out and he just falls over and collapses in front of you.
Goodbye, dear lizard.
And with that, we're going to end it here.
Cool.
Hopefully next episode, I get healed.
Now I go kill Jonathan now.
Kill me, I'll come back from the dead and haunt you.
So that was actually pretty good. You guys managed to kill off 5 lizard folks.
I have 1 health!
I took out 3.
I didn't took out anything.
But all the shaman have escaped, though. But as of right now, the only person who has any traces of where they went in a general direction would be Wolfie, but since he came out on the left side, he doesn't know anything in this area, in the northeast area. But he's seen some of them fleeing off east from the south side, and some of them fleeing north, not knowing which direction completely.
Okay.
And with that, I'd like to thank you guys for actually managing to get through the first fight, nearly killing off one of your allies already.
Yeah, thank you, Bard. Thank you so much.
I can heal. It's fine.
Bard, just give him the
both ways.
Give him the poison potion.
Oh God.
Then we don't have to listen to him anymore.
I was like, I have that.
That's the guy who wanted to team up with me and actually help freaking fix my watch.
Well, you weren't whinging at that point in time.
Anyway, on that note, I'd like to thank you guys for joining in, and I hope you guys are willing to come in for the next episode.